afternoon, everyone. And thank you for being such a patient audience and staying till the last of our session. And we have with us Shark Tank fame, actor, influencer, and Nish Hair ki Malkin, Ms. Parul Gulati. Thank you, Parul.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, the topic of this fireside chat is how new age technology is helping reshape the customer experience. Now, we are going to talk about how you are using technology in building your business. But to begin with, I want an honest answer from you. As a new age entrepreneur and as a new businesswoman, how are you learning tech to incorporate in your business? I mean, how has been this journey?
I'll be, oh, sorry. I'll be really honest. I struggle with it. I struggle with it a lot because I never studied business. I learned by making mistakes, and I started realizing how I could add automation in certain areas, something as little as taking a confirmation for COD order, right? Because it's such a B2C business that I'm doing. So um, I struggled, I learned, and then I thought, however, I can make it easier for my customer because at the end of the day, a customer has to be happy. So learning it, I would say.
Wonderful. I mean, thank you for such an honest answer. And I believe all our budding entrepreneurs out there will resonate with your thoughts here. So I'd like to move ahead and understand from you as a new age brand, what really worked for you to build customer loyalty and drive this exponential, engagement and with your customers that you see today?
For me, it has been Instagram, I would not lie. Social media videos. So I took full advantage of social media and the comfort I have of being in front of the camera. So I took both the things, spoke about my product. Literally, I was like, oh, look at this. You can wear this extension like this. It's so easy. And that was my only CAC. I did not spend any money on anything. So social media is what I used, and then I also took advantage of the fact when it was a newer business. Now hair extension is something absolutely new. जब तक मैं निकाल के नहीं दिखाऊंगी आपको पता नहीं चलेगा कि मैंने पहना था. So I would start sending videos to them on DMs, being like, "Hi Pallavi, how can I help you? Please tell me. Send me a photo of your hair." Because if I just write a message, it would not, you wouldn't feel comfortable to send a photo of your hair to a new brand, and especially if you're losing hair. So I did that. Then we incorporated video call trials. Now video call trials helped in a way that अगर आप कुछ express नहीं कर पा रहे थे via messages, so video call में you feel comfortable sitting at home. I'll video call you. I'll be like, please tell me what's your hair problem. You'll show it to me and I'll tell you this is the product. So Instagram, video calling, and now somewhere Snapment is one of the tech tool that we are using on our website because that offers easy EMI, and considering my product can be slightly expensive in comparison to a makeup product. So yeah.
Okay, okay. And I want to highlight brownie points for your presentation. Yes.
Of course, I know how to sell. That's the only thing I learned.
Great. So, if I'm right, majority of your sales come via your own website.
Yeah.
But it's also noteworthy that your discovery happens via Instagram.
Yeah.
So, can I say that for you, content is actually converting into commerce?
Absolutely. It's been only my content and my honesty via me showcasing my product that has worked for me. I would totally agree with you.
So, as a business, as Niche Hair expands and you work across channels, you will incorporate chatbots and virtual assistants. How will you ensure that touch of personalization then?
So we already have a chatbot, and that also it's there on. We've incorporated it recently on our website. So the moment you open it, there's a video. Hey bestie, why don't you send me a photo of your hair? And then you can select these points. So at no point they feel they are talking to a bot. They feel like they're talking to me. And so many times this happens, they come to my store, they're like, अरे हमने आपसे suggestion लिया था वो website पे message डाल के. So they actually think it's me. So the whole point is making our conversation very, keeping it very conversational. We also offer product links there. We, as much as tracking, you can track your product once you've ordered. And now we are trying to incorporate abandoned cart. We don't know enough about it. We are learning. So if anyone who knows tech, please meet me after this. There's one person. I struggle with it, but we are learning.
So in addition to abandoned carts, it's an important problem that every brand faces. What are some other areas where you are facing problem and you're looking for tech solutions there?
I would love to create AIs where you can try my product while seeing it. I would love to do so much more. I would love to. So it's surprising we don't do as much of emailers as much as we do of WhatsApp marketing, because I always thought it should hit close to home, because I never open emails, and I think my audience is somewhat like mine. वो emails नहीं खोलते. So we are working on learning more about our customer via the data we have.
Okay. Talking about data, I mean, customer feedback is the most honest and the most important metric that any company has to track. One, how are you using data to collect this data, customer feedback? And second, what have been your learnings? What actions and strategies have you built on that feedback?
So we use Shopify for our website. We recently shifted from WooCommerce, WordPress to Shopify, which we feel is a better fit for us. So over there, I can see all the data that is there in terms of which product a customer is spending maximum time on and which product customer is not even looking at. Then I tap into that product. For example, side patches nahi sell ho rahe is month mein. So then I make more content on that. That's how I'm using that data to benefit me and learning more on what a customer wants. We also try to see if a product is doing extremely well, so kind of offer something plus one with it, which may not be selling. So we are using data in order to just help a customer and help ourselves a little.
Are you also using data to maybe predict your inventory better, predict the demand better?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thanks for bringing it up. I totally forgot. Yeah, so we discontinue something if something is not at all working for us, or we reinvent that product or add something new into it. So that helps us in terms of even running sales or discounts. So yeah, that's very helpful to have data. Data is the key.
Absolutely, absolutely. Before we wrap this up, Parul, one last question. Other entrepreneurs or other non-tech or non-business people who are building their brands, what has been your biggest learning while, in this process of building Niche Hair and as you grow and expand your baby?
See, हर किसी की learning बहुत subjective होती है. For me, learning has been in a very different way because my product is something which is very personal to somebody. So for me, it was very important to hire only women because I'm only making products for women. That's very personal to me. And making sure my staff has the same values as I do. It's very important because at the end of the day, you want to grow the business and your staff has to run the show for you. Right now, I'm sitting here because I trust my team in the office that they are going to do the job, what they are given. Staff is very important and you cannot hire somebody thinking कि वो थोड़ा internship करेंगे चले जाएंगे. No. They are going to add value to your business. Even if you have to pay them a little extra, please do, because for the first 3-4 years I didn't and I regretted it because in that thing I somewhat lost good ones and got really bad ones. So staff is very, very important. And if you can, if you're starting something new, do not splurge so much on marketing. Talk about the product, talk about to anybody who will say the word hair, I would talk to that person about hair. I'll tell them nishhair.com. I'll tell them ये product कैसे काम करता है, कैसे आप ले सकते हैं. So just go all out because it's your baby. No one else is going to promote it for you, not Google ads, not Instagram ads. It's you who is the marketing person for your own brand.
Wonderful. I think thank you for such an honest answer again. And we have about 5 minutes with us.
Lovely. We can we can do the open house.
So if anyone has a question, please.
You're using Nish Hair? Yay! Claps for her. That's fine.
Any other question we have? Gentleman there.
Hi, I'm Ankit.
Hi, Ankit.
Can you hear me? Okay. I had e-commerce for Reliance brands. Been in e-commerce since the last 8-10 years. Uh, through my friends, girlfriends, we've been users of Nish Hair since the last 2-3 years. I've been actually following the website since the last 2 years. Very happy and congratulations for the new change which has come in and which you spoke about, moving from WooCommerce to Shopify. Definitely it will help a lot, and I see those changes on the site right now. Just wanted to understand from you, all these past 3-4 years, and I've been following the graph, I've been watching your Instagram stories, I've been a follower since a long time. Big fan, by the way.
Thank you, Ankit.
Just gone through girls' hostel to see you in. So,
Guys, watch Girls Hostel. वो Sony Live पे है. I've acted in it.
all right. So I do believe that financials were not a problem in the first 2-3 years because of who you are and people around you buying extensions from you. Why wouldn't you? Do you spend money on getting people in tech to get things done for you, or is everything happening in house slowly and steadily?
So I am using Bot Dekho for Bot. That's the only tech we have. Rest Shopify helps us in a lot of tech tools, apps that we can use, something like Appointly for appointments and having everything in one
So
place.
it's kind of in-house.
In-house,
Just wanted to
yes.
understand why wouldn't you appoint somebody to handle tech completely and bring in a lot of AI and automation and change the game altogether?
Definitely, and it's not that the funds are an issue, it's also able to find somebody right. And I'm also learning, right? I cannot just be like, oh, I want tech, so this agency is great, let me hire these people. I'm somebody, although I'm impulsive, hence I started a business overnight, and it is where it is. But I'm working on it. Let's have this conversation after this. I would definitely
Yeah.
see what value you could bring to me.
Makes
And
sense.
why not? I'm open to it, definitely.
Perfect. Another question was if you want to tell people the relevance of the word niche in Nish Hair from Parul.
Okay, so it was very important कि मैं नाम कुछ ऐसा रखूं जो बहुत personal है. So my mother calls me Nishu. So she named it Nish because hair extensions by Parul Gulati में वो ring नहीं थी.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Ankit.
We can take one last question.
Hi.
Do you sell internationally? If yes, what is the difference between Indian consumers and the international consumers? And if you can give some insight about your performance marketing, how do you handle it? That would be great.
Yeah. So performance marketing में हमने अभी experiment करना शुरू किया है. Before than that, I was not spending anything. But धीरे-धीरे realize करा लोग मेरे ही word को attack करके अपनी brands ऊपर दिखा रहे थे. So I was like, no, मुझे पूरी दुनिया में hair extensions में ऊपर आना है. So now we are working on it. But internationally, I am selling from nishhair.com only. So ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं special कुछ कर रही हूँ जबकि there is something I would love to explore. Shopify offers you to have a different landing page for another international this thing. Yeah, so I have not done that yet. Everything is happening on nishhair.com. Only thing is, see, हैं तो Indian customers ही मेरे, तो वो ना एक साथ ज़्यादा मंगा लेते हैं कि shipping बच जाए. So that's the only thing I see in Indian market and US. Because they're like कि 2000 shipping भर रहे हैं international, तो ऐसा करते हैं थोड़ा ज़्यादा सामान मंगा लेते हैं. That's the only difference I feel. बाकी customer is a customer. As long as you show them what they want, they'll buy it. Sorry? Yes, yes. Indians ही हैं because Indians ही खुद बता रहे हैं, and also mostly my shades are for Indian hair colors. So right now I'm targeting and we are 1.3 billion. अभी तो 4 हो गए हैं, sorry. 1.4 billion मैं इनका भी 10% capture कर लूँ ना, I'll be very happy for the rest of my life.
I absolutely love your ambition, Parul. It's energetic. Wonderful. Great. I think we can wrap up our conversation here. And thank you again for making time and joining us here. It was a pleasure having you here.
It was an honor to be here. Now growing in the business market, for me, it's different. So I'm very happy and thank you so much for staying, guys. And thanks for your questions.
Thank you.